on the elbow. Do you have enough room?
Yeah, I'm good.
Close this door over here.
Yeah.
Bernard, close this. So it's a coach.
That's fine. Okay, it's fine.
I can talk to you twice. Are you going to stand right there?
I'm going to be right in this spot here.
You're going to sit down?
They're down at the end.
Who's kicking off? You can use either
I don't
one.
want to yell too loud.
I'll give them room.
No, you have to yell over them.
And the boys are coming to take the camp.
Pretty loud.
Hold on. Michelle, you can wave it, you know.
Anybody else coming?
Hey, Michelle, you can wave it. There you go.
She got the flag?
Yes, it's a flag. We're going to wait a while before we start here because we got to save tape. Bernard does it. You want to do the coin toss? Indians are receiving. They are. From Peters Township High School in McMurray, Pennsylvania. Tonight, the Penn Hills Indians take on the Indians of Peters Township. A very pleasant good evening to you. I'm Bill Navari. The Penn Hills Indians tied for the top spot in the Southeastern Conference, technically with Gardner points over Woodland Hills, but let's not jump ahead of ourselves. We have 3 games before we match up with Woodland Hills, but the Indians so far undefeated in Southeast Conference play, going to take on these Peters Township Indians. The Indians lost to Woodland Hills 27-0. Upper St. Clair 35-13. They beat Cannon Mac 27-14, then lost to beat Newcastle, and then lost last week to Mount Lebanon. The Indians coming off last week's big win over Baldwin, 63-35. The Indians scoring 9 touchdowns last week. Problem with last week's victories, the Indians allowed Baldwin to hang in the game until late in the fourth quarter when the Indians really poured it on. Indians cannot allow Peters Township to do that. They have a great quarterback in number 1, Corey Owen. So the Indians' defense is going to be needing some top play tonight. Indians have won the toss. They've elected to receive. The Indians decked out in the all-whites and the gold helmets. Back for the Indians. Henton Malik Mathis and the birthday boy, Billy Kisner. This one's going to be short towards Mathis. Mathis will scoop it up at the 13-yard line. Mathis up the right sideline, has a lane and some blockers. Mathis spins across the 50-yard line with a nice return going down about the 47-yard line of the Peters Township Indians. 40-yard return for Mathis. And the Indians start in great field position. Kisner in the standard shotgun. Tayshan Campbell to his right. about 2 yards behind, offset. Mathis comes in motion this way. High snap. Kisner will have to keep it himself. He'll get down to the 45-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 61, Christian Phelps. And the Indians looking at a 2nd and 8. Looked like the Indians wanted to do something else, but the snap came in high, and Kisner had to improvise. Jones goes in motion left to right. It'll be Jones on the jet, right, looking for somewhere to go. Jet. The jet up the sideline by Isaiah Jones. Stayed in bounds. Touchdown, Penn Hills. Isaiah Jones, 45 yards.
Yep, number 10.
The Indians take the lead here early on their 2nd play from scrimmage. Indians will try the point after. Nate Farraco to kick. Jones to hold. Touchdown coming with 11:05 to go here in quarter number 1. Kick looked like it was blocked. No good. So with 11:05 to go here in the first quarter, it's Peters Township trailing your Penn Hills Indians by a score of 6-0 here on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Farraco's kick down to the 6-yard line. Peters looking for a nice return, trying to go somewhere. Diving through the pile out across the 30-yard line to the 32 is Nick Kirsch. Oh, Markham at the 32. Peters keeps it on the ground. Posey's there. Joined by Cody Allen. But a 3-yard run nonetheless for Michael McAlevey. Owen under center. I'll keep it on the ground again, looking for someone to go, and there is nowhere to go. Is TJ Pan. Ames on the tackle for the Indians. I'll call no gain. It'll be 3rd and 7. Owen with a back each side. Peters with a man in motion, right to left, and Peters Township will jump. After the Indians, Penn Hills scoring on their 2nd offensive play, we're kind of in a yawner now as we get to a 3rd down. Indians playing such high tempo that anybody else seems like they're going in slow motion. Owens will roll to his left, looking downfield, throws, has a man behind the defense. It's caught. Did he have it in bounds? Yes, he did. Pass complete down to the 33-yard line. .38 yards on the reception. That was the Indians' Achilles heel last week. Their secondary allowed some big plays to the Baldwin receivers. Pan looking for somewhere to go. Cody Allen comes up. It'll be Posey finally wrapping him up, bringing him down at the 32-yard line. Big gain of a yard.
20 and 12. 15 and 1.
Clock rolling, 8.5 to go here in the first period. The Indians up 6-0. Rain seems to have moved through the area. Still a chance for some stray showers as the evening goes through. But right now it's a beautiful Friday night for football here in October. And the Indians jump off sides. Malik Menard. See if he was drawn. No, Indians give him a gift 5. So that'll be 2nd and 4 with the offside call. Well, we placed at the Penn Hills 27. Owen, quick hitter, left side, wide receiver screen. Short gain. Benny Ingram with the tackle for the Indians. Tim Swoop with the reception for Peters Township. It'll bring up a 3rd down. Benny Ingram, 26 on the tackle. And again, Tim Swoop, number 7 on the reception. Pick up about 2. It'll be 3rd and 2. Peters will have the first down and more. Number 22, Michael McAlevey with the tackle. Malik Mathis will have the tackle. It'll be first down to the 15-yard line after a gain of 12. Swoop will split to the near side. And it'll be McAlevey down to the 13-yard line, pickup of 2. Now, once again, Christian Randall Posey with the tackle. Play action. Owens rolls to his right, throws underneath, has a man inside the 10, 5, touchdown. Oh, he slid in. Oh, replay would have him down at the 1-yard line. Well, they give him the touchdown. $15 yards on the reception. Owen to Clayton Yates. Kick is up and through. 6:09 to go, first quarter. Peters Township 7, Penn Hills 6. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. 8 plays, 68 yards for the Peters Township Indians. Short kick goes out of bounds. I think the Indians are going to have him re-kick it. Why not? I think that's a ploy. Them kicking it, giving them the ball at the 35. That beats Mathis or Kisner. Returning it across the 50 or all the way. They will kick it away this time. Mathis fakes the reverse to Kisner. Comes this way. Mathis still on his feet, runs into his own man, and then finally pushed down at the 16-yard line. So that didn't quite work out the way that they had planned. But you take the chance. Well, they'll move the ball out to the 17. There's some movement there. The way they threw the flag looks like it's offsides against Peters. It is offsides against Peters. The key is you look at which direction they throw the flag. If they throw it from our vantage point to the left, it's on the defense. To the right, it's on the offense. Ordinarily, that's your barometer. Mathis in motion. And it's going to be Campbell with a hole across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. A pickup of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 1. Jones this way. Jones with the ball this way. Looking for somewhere to go. Stutter step. Gets himself to first down. Loses the football, but it goes out of bounds, fortunately for the Indians. Or did it? No, it did go out of bounds, fortunately for the Indians. So out to the 41-yard line. We'll give Jones a 15-yard pickup. It'll be a 16-yard pickup then. 1. Milan Smith. Kisner will keep it himself, looking for somewhere to go. Kind of dangerously holds that football out as he runs through, but does pick up 6 out to the 47-yard line. Malik Russell down to the 35-yard line. 7 with the run, 7 with the tackle. The Indians with a big gain. What was the pickup you had on that one?
18.
18 yards for Russell. Ball at the 35-yard line. Indians have Julian Foy in the slot to the left. He'll go in motion. And it'll be Campbell through the hole. Campbell still on his feet, cuts back this way. Stiff arms a man, brought down on the play by Nick Kirsch, number 11. Maybe a 4-yard pickup for Tayshan. And it'll be a 2nd down and 6 for the Indians as the clock rolls under 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Mathis on the jet sweep to the side. Barrels himself ahead. Again, it's Kirsch with the tackle down at the 25-yard line. Be close to a 1st down. See where they mark him. It is indeed a 1st down. A pickup of 6 for young Mr. Mathis. Squires split to the right, Jones this way. Tayshan Campbell off right side with a big hole. Touchdown saving tackle by number 28, Jake Euler. And he'll get down to the 17-yard line after a pickup of 8. 2nd down and 2 for the Indians. Indians running, showing a little counter there, and the hole was huge. Kisner pumps, takes off, left side, big hole inside the 10, the 5, loses his helmet and goes down at the 2-yard line. 15 yards for Kisner. He'll have to come out of play. They will mark him at the 1-yard line. 16-yard pickup, 1st and goal. Wow, that was scary. You lose the helmet, you got to come out one play. So Malik Mathis in a quarterback with Campbell to his right. And it'll be Campbell for 1 yard out. Made that one look easy. Bracco to try another point after. The Indians will go for the 1. Peters jumps off sides. I don't know. That's it. Once you move that halfway there, it's something to think about. I don't know. I might want to try to go for 2 here.
Sets back up. It'll be a handoff.
Yeah, and they will go for it. You better hurry up. Play clock is running. And the Indians do get in for the conversion. 2:32 to go. First quarter. Penn Hills 14, Peters 7. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Indians 83 yards in 9 plays. take advantage of the offside penalty on the extra point, make the conversion good. He needs up 14-7. Indians close on Alan Schneider at the 27-yard line. Miles, number 81, Miles Eames on the tackle. And Peters takes over at their own 27. Those of you watching on YouTube, you can follow us live updates on Twitter at PHQB Club. Look for us on Facebook, Penn Hills Quarterback Club. Knapp hit quickly by Emmanuel Johnson, and the rest of the Indians come in. And Knapp does a nice job to get back to the line of scrimmage. Posey also in on the tackle. Oh, and we'll roll to his left, looking downfield. Under pressure, gets the pass away. Pass is caught, dropped quickly. Nice coverage, tight coverage by Ben Ingram. Pickup of about 3 yards. They called a pickup of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6. Ingram was right there, tight on the coverage. Owens will roll this way. Under pressure, throws the ball away. Head swoop out in the flats. It'll bring up a 4th down. And Peters is going to have to punt. First punt of the game by either team. Up to this point, there are 3 possessions and 3 touchdowns. Low snap. Line drive kick. Mathis at the 34. Goes the end around to Kisner this time. Kisner goes backwards. Still on his feet, comes this way. Picking and choosing his way to go, but Kisner will go down. Back at the 24-yard line. Indians being a little too cute by half there.
Get the ball, get upfield. Let's go. Straight up.
Fortunately, they do it so much it becomes a little predictable. So waiting for the sticks to get set on the far side. 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Indians run the ball. It should be the final play. We'll just have to switch sides. Mathis looking for a hole this way. Finds it. Looks, goes. Mathis with some blockers. Mathis is gone. Mathis inside the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Penn Hills, 76 yards. For Malik Mathis, and the Indians go up just like that, and it's not the final play of the first quarter. Mathis goes 67 yards on the jet sweep this way. Fracco's kick up and through. 17 seconds to go, first quarter. The score, Penn Hills 21, Peters 7. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Faracco's kick taken at the 5. Nice deep kick by Faracco. Looked like something was going to happen there for Tim Swoop, but Gene Robinson will make the tackle for the Indians, number 19.
19 on the tackle. 4 guys. Got the ball.
And Peters will have it at the 30-yard line. Kicked it to 4. Oh, at the 5-yard line, yes. Peters keeps it on the ground. Emmanuel Johnson will bring down McAlevey at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And that'll do it for the first quarter. After 1, Penn Hills 21, Peters 7. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. You keeping that time of possession? How many hands do you have? 2nd quarter about to get underway with a 2nd down and 10 for Peters at their own 30-yard line. Toss this way, Knapp. Looks for somewhere to go. Emmanuel Johnson will drop him for no gain. It'll be a 3rd down and 10 for Peters. Emmanuel Johnson on fire here tonight. Playing some inspired football. It's great to see him getting more into the action. There's 4 tackles here, and we're just getting underway in quarter number 2. Owen with the straight drop. Rolls to his right now. Looks for somewhere to go under pressure. Tucks it in under, and he'll be pushed out of bounds by Posey at the 37-yard line. A pickup of 7 for Owen. And he'll be short of the first down. I'll bring up a 4th down for Peters. So the punt team will come on once again. Mathis and Kisner will drop back. See if they try any fancy again this time or just go north and south. High kick, Kisner at the 25-yard line. Fakes the reverse, and Kisner loses his footing. Goes down at the 24. They're going to mark him at the 25-yard line. So no yards on the return, and really nobody on the tackle. Indian scoring drives have been 2 plays, 9 plays, and 1 play. Looks like a penalty. We'll mark them back to the 15-yard line. Indians waiting on the officials. can't quite keep up with the pace. Campbell still on his feet, cuts this way. Finally ridden out of bounds by Swoop at the 32-yard line. That'll be a 17-yard pickup. I'll give him 18 yards on the carry. Jones in motion to the left. Direct snap to Jones. Goes across the 40 to the 42. Tackled on the play by Clayton Yeats, number 10 at the 41. Pickup of 8 on the play for Jones. It'll be a 2nd down and 2. Jones came across on the jet. And instead of getting the snap to Kisner and then the handoff to Jones, it went straight to Jones. Alon Smith will go in motion. Kisner will keep it himself. Across the 50. Across the 40. Once again, Yates with the tackle at the 36-yard line.
10 and 2 on the tackle.
25 yards for Kisner. And a 1st down for the Indians. Squires will split to the near side. Malik Russell will go left. Posey in a slot to the near side. And it's going to be Campbell looking for somewhere to go, and it's going to be a sea of red in front of him. Gets maybe a yard. Tackle on the play by Connor Manning, number 5. Indians jet sweep this way. Still on his feet with a nice run inside the 25 down to the 24 is Julian Foy. Alex Mundy with the tackle. 12 yards. It's a 1st down for the Indians of Penn Hills. Clock under 9 minutes and running here in the 2nd quarter. Mathis fakes on the jet. It's Campbell up the gut inside the 25 down to the 19-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 22, Michael McAlevey. Gains 5, does Campbell. Jones with the carry this way. Cuts it up inside the 15. Still on his feet. Jones down close to the goal line. McAlevey with the touchdown saving tackle at the 10. That's 10 for 10, and it's 1st and goal Indians at the 10. Kisner keeps it himself inside the 10, down to the 5. Rolls himself to the 5. Picks up 5. And 5 and 9 on the tackle. Kisner gets a play call from the sideline. 2nd and goal Indians from the 5. Penn Hills already up 21-7. Another high snap. Kisner keeps it himself. Kisner gets into the end zone for the Penn Hills touchdown. No, they're going to mark him at the goal line.
The other guy says touchdown.
One on the far side says touchdown. Near side says...
Right. I'm sure he gave him the touchdown.
Well, looks like they gave him the touchdown. Touchdown coming with 6:56 to go here in the first half. Fracco to try the point after. Fracco now with a 25-yard field goal for an extra point. And the kick is up and through. 6:56 to go for first half. Penn Hills 28, Peters 7. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Peters from the 5. Akeel Drake on the return for the Indians. Excuse me, Akeel Drake with the tackle for the Indians. Peters will start at their own 23-yard line. Well, nothing much, if anything, there for Peters. K-Pan with the carry for no gain. Low snap, Owens sets up the screen, right side. K-Nap across the 25, the 30. Oh, and just tackled. The helmet goes off. Malik Russell with the tackle.
He ran at 15. 15 ran at 7 on the 15.
12-yard pickup, first down for the Peters Township Indians. Malik Russell just came up and just smacked him. And the helmet came a-flying. And Malik Russell helped him up off the field. Very sportsmanlike, indeed. The boy can hit. McAlevey across the 40. Wrapped up from behind by Cody Allen at the 48-yard line after he picks up 13.
Let's go, tighten it up. 12 down. 2. 12 and 2. Oh, it's a 2, there's no 12? Yeah, there's a 12, and there's 2. Oh, you 2. One guy dumped him before he got it.
7.
Clock rolling, approaching 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Penn Hills up 28-7. McAlevey again on the counter. McAlevey inside the 40, the 35. Benny Ingram will bring him down with help from Malik Mathis at the 30-yard line. 22 yards for McAlevey, down to the 30. That's twice in a row. Peters hit that counter. And McAlevey got 35 yards in 2 plays. Owens keeps it himself. Quarterback sweep, right side, inside the 30. Fakes the man, comes back this way. Benny Ingram wraps him up at the 25-yard line. They're going to give him the 24 for a pickup of 6. That'll be a 2nd down and 4. Benny Ingram, the 5'9", 175-pound junior. With a few tackles here tonight. McAlevey on the counter inside the 10. Mathis with the tackle at the 8-yard line after a 16-yard pickup. That'll be 1st and goal, Peters. 22 with the carry, 12 with the tackle, ball at the 9-yard line. McAlevey wrapped up by Posey. Called no gain, I think. Indeed, Posey held him for no gain. Peters tried McAlevey again, and why not? Clock approaching 2.5 and running here in the first half. Owens throws left side, pass too high. Jones on the coverage. Pass incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and goal from the 9. Owens under pressure from Jones. Jones wraps him up and he's going to have him sacked. They are saying he is down. Isaiah Jones with the sack back at the 22-yard line. And then a late penalty flag comes in. It'll be a 13-yard loss.
Andy tried to throw it away.
They can't call the intentional grounding because he'll be down. They are picking up the flag indeed. It's exactly we're going to call the intentional grounding. But you can't call grounding if he was down. So. Indian Sean Roy jumps off sides on the far side. Oh, they just shortened the field. Owens rolls this way, throwing towards the end zone, has a man. Touchdown, Peters.
Number 3.
That's a fine toss and reception by Connor Freely.
Owen to Freely. Is there a penalty flag? Are they going to say, was he out of bounds, inbounds? What? Holding against Penn Hills, that means a touchdown's good. Oh, personal foul. Okay, it is holding. I said it's. Low snap. Peters gets the kick up and off the right upright. 1:46 to go in the half. To score, Penn Hills 28, Peters 13. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Penn Hills will have it at the 27-yard line with 1:43 to go. Mathis, sweep left, looking for somewhere to go. Has a bit of a wall in front of him. Mathis up the sideline. Oh, no, and he cannot tell he's doing this again. Mathis, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Henson Mathis. Oh, my! Can that boy fly? 75 yards for Malik Mathis. And the Indians answer just like that. Oh, my, no flags on the play. What does Bernard feel about that? How's he doing over there?
That big guy was. He got down the field.
Bracco's kick is up and good. 1:28 to go. Penn Hills now up 35-13. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Okay, good. Bracco's kick at the 10. And out to the 27-yard line.
He returned 11 or 17. 17 got it, 80, 81 on the tackle, 22 on the tackle. Got it 22 and 81, I think.
Township of the 27.
Owens throwing down the sideline, a pass too far.
Ball incomplete.
Oh, and looking for someone to go, and he's going to be dropped and sacked. Mathis with the sack back at the 22-yard line, loss of 5. Timeout on the field, 1 minute to go in the first half. The score, Penn Hills 35, Peters 13. You're watching the Indians Football Network. McAlevey on the counter. Posey's there. I get out to the 25-yard line. Picks up 3. Indians call timeout. Looking to try to get that ball back to add more. So another timeout on the field. 55 seconds to go. Indians up 35-13. About to get the ball back. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Yeah, that was having a little fun here. Here you go, Bernard. Here's my tweet.
Hidden highway.
It is the Hinton Highway. I like that one.
Highway.
If he does it again, we're doing it again. PT. Peters gets the kick away at the 35-yard line. Kisner in Peters' territory down to the 47-yard line.
44
seconds remaining in the first half of play. First and 10 from the 47.
Indians one timeout left. What do you do here? I don't know. I say Mathis on the sweep. Indians one timeout left, so you think they want to start putting the ball in the air, but they will stop the clock with a first down. Of course, they stop the clock with a touchdown, too. Twins left, Mathis and Squires. Posey, the end of the near side. Mathis will throw. Has Campbell in a swing pass. There it is. High pass, but Campbell takes it in. Will do well to get out of bounds as he gets close to guys. Lowers the shoulder, punishes Nick Hirsch. Will get credit for the tackle. And he'll get down to the 34-yard line. (13 yards), first down as an injured Peters Township Indian. And officials threw a flag on the play. I guess they're going to call Campbell for lowering the shoulder and running into somebody. But we'll take a timeout, injury timeout. 36 seconds to go, first half. Penn Hills 35, Peters 13. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
Manning sitting up, getting up. Give him a big round of applause as he works his way off.
So it's a personal foul? On who?
For hitting too hard. That's exactly what it was.
First and 10 from the 49.
Indians first down at the 49-yard line now. Jones fakes a sweep. It'll be Kisner looking for somewhere to go. Kisner picking and choosing, fighting his way. Has some blockers inside the 30. One man to beat inside the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Billy Kisner. Kisner goes 49 yards. And the Indians extend the lead here right before half.
Sprock goes on to kick the
Fracco will try the point after. Fracco's kick is up and good. 12 seconds to go in the half. The score, Penn Hills 42, Peters 13. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Fracco to kick off with 12 seconds to go. We'll squib it. Why not? Off the hands of a player at the 26-yard line. And Peters will get out to the 34-yard line. Peters gets the ball to start the half, second half. And we'll see if they run a play or if they just raise the white flag and take a knee. McAlevey will have no gain on the play. Posey with another tackle will go to the half. The score at halftime, Penn Hills 42, Peters Township 13. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.